Hi, Rich Carrubba for bowlingball.com. I'm here to today discuss how you can improve your bowling practice sessions. And I'm going to target this video for you advanced players. Players who are experienced and bowl real well, have good averages, but really anyone can listen because I believe this whole concept will benefit every bowler. First of all, it's amazing to me how many bowlers, capable bowlers, don't have any game plan when they go to practice. You know, if you want to improve your practice session times on the lane and get the most from your game without wasting your money that you spend to practice, then kindly consider using these following keys. Let's talk about four things. First, develop a plan. Secondly, concentrate on your physical game. Work on your physical game. Thirdly, you want to understand and work and familiarize yourself with all of your bowling balls, all your equipment. And finally, playing lanes. So let's get right into it. Any successful coach really is going to recommend that you get a plan put together. You have an organized process to practice. Hey, if you're a businessman and you're going to start a new business up, don't you want a business plan? A plan of action to follow to help you guarantee your path to success? So why would it be any different for you bowlers? And even the professional bowlers, they'll have, it's amazing how they'll have ways to practice so they can work on building specific areas of their game, always have their best game, their number one or their A game tuned up and ready to go. So when they get into competition, if they have to make adjustments, they're well tuned and prepared to do so. So why shouldn't you? Let's get right to it then. First, develop a plan. I think you should build an outline or a matrix. Yeah, something like that. Have about 4 different headings for the physical game. Let's start with that. And then you can talk about components such as footwork or timing and arm swing or balance and posture, and then release and finish position. You can expand that to 6 or 8 topics or condense it to 3 or 4. That's up to you. And then underneath it have subtopics where you want to work on, for example, in footwork, the length of your steps, the rhythm or the pace of your steps, that's tempo, and the direction you walk, very important. So those things you can practice for a few minutes each every time you bowl under each heading or element of your matrix. You could have a second matrix for your equipment. You could talk about your bowling balls. Bring them all out with you. Prepare the covers identically every time. In other words, make sure you have known cover stock preparations. So when you practice with them on a given lane condition, you can watch them react and compare to one another. Then also the same with the layout patterns of the bowling balls. Make sure that you understand how one layout pattern reacts somewhat differently and understand what type of lane conditions it serves you best. So unless you rehearse with all your equipment, don't just pick your favorite bowling ball when you're out on the lanes practicing and get lined up and throw 12 strikes in a row and come home. Hey honey, I shot 300 again today. Oh, that's wonderful. You get on one lane, you bowl quickly at a fast pace, you push the reset button, you don't shoot spares, and then all of a sudden in competition or a tournament they give you a competitive lane condition, maybe you're not as prepared to bowl as well as you would like. And finally, lane play. Lane play is important, so you should practice your adjustment techniques. Sweep the lane, move left, move right. If you use a parallel adjustment system, moving your feet 2 boards in your target 1, or your feet 3 boards in your target 1, same direction. You want to use those techniques, start in your favorite spot on the lane or where you'll normally line up. Move as far left as you can, move as far right. Go both directions, play angles, even if the ball doesn't react right on that practice lane. Get familiar with walking your lines and hitting your targets from all angles on the lane. You've got to rehearse what you're going to need to use in competition to get the most out of your game. Okay? So I hope some of these tips help you and help encourage you to get down and practice. I always recommend finding a coach, and a USBC certified coach, possibly a highly skilled pro shop operator, experienced in coaching, or maybe even there's a local professional bowler in your area. I think you'll find with some coaching, you'll help get an organized process to bowl, and then have your own little matrix or outline to follow a pattern every time you practice. So you practice with purpose, and you get the most out of your practice sessions on the lanes. When you work with your bowling balls and you get comfortable, I watch people go down to the lanes, change bowling balls, but they don't prepare the surface like they're going to want to prepare it for leagues. You want to make sure you keep that surface cover stocks prepared. You make a lot of investment in your bowling balls. You seldom invest in getting a coach to work with you So make sure you understand all these components of your game, your physical game, your equipment, and lane play. I'm driving this home because I want you to be successful. And I hope some of these tips help you. While you're here today, why don't you look around a little bit, see if one of our products or items that we offer from our extensive menu at bowlingball.com is something that you might need to round out your arsenal. And if so, just simply follow the easy-to-order online instructions if you wish to make a purchase. And remember, our store is always open. We're always here for you. And we very much appreciate you visiting us here at bowlingball.com.